I think it's a center for other things as well. But so thank you very much. In this 15-minute session, I'll be speaking to you primarily as an engineering manager at Facebook. So I'm really, really proud to say that Facebook this year is a platinum sponsor for ICSE 2018. And in this, that means that we get 15 minutes of your time to tell you a little bit about the company. And because we're in the industry forum, I thought what would be really great is to tell you about a new testing and verification challenge that we're going to be launching right now here at ICSE. This is called the Testing and Verification Challenge. It's a Testing and Verification Research Award. So for the academics in the audience, this is an opportunity to get some funding for your research. And in the next 12 minutes, I'll tell you a little bit about it. Incidentally, if you want to follow up on this, we do have our booth just around the corner from this lecture hall. And you'll be able to get cards like this one, which will tell you all about the Testing and Verification Challenge. They'll also be handed out to you as you leave the lecture hall. And of course, it's available on the Facebook Research website. So what is the Testing and Verification Challenge? Well, we thought that, you know, as I'm interested in A/B testing, we do a little bit of A/B testing on you. So we made 2 video recordings to explain this challenge to you. And I'd love for you to watch them now. And at the end, I'm going to ask you to vote for which one we should make available to announce the challenge. So here's the first one. Why isn't that coming out? We tested this earlier. OK, we tested this. We tested this. We tested it 1,000,000 times. Why isn't it coming out? OK, let's try that. Today, we're really pleased to be launching Facebook's call for proposals for the Testing and Verification Research Awards. With this particular call, we're interested in work which is scientifically challenging and excellent, but also has the potential to be deployed at the kind of scale we see in the tech sector in general and in Facebook in particular.
As a scientist moving into industry working at Facebook, we've been involved in an incredibly tight feedback loop between the scientific ideas and the engineers. Testing and verification research ideas are being deployed in major companies to help programmers do their jobs on a daily basis. But not only that, the act of deploying these ideas has caused us to find new scientific challenges that we haven't thought of before.
Yeah, in fact, Peter has a background in verification. My background is in testing. And when we first arrived at Facebook, I think both of us probably felt that really our job was about tech transfer. Actually, what surprised both of us, I think, is that we found that we were encountering new scientific challenges on an almost weekly basis.
And the interesting challenges that are coming up are so numerous that we can't solve them all by ourselves. We want to do this in partnership with the scientific community. The kind of proposals we're looking for are ones that address scientific challenges that come about when you consider when and how technology can be deployed.
Through this funding call, we want to develop meaningful collaborations with our scientific partners.
And we're really excited to see the kind of proposals we get and to work together with people in the scientific community to help make software better for everybody.
Well, so that's the first video. I'll tell you a few details about the proposal. This is available on the website. And then I'll show you the second video at the end, and then you can let me know which you think we should use. So it's Testing and Verification Research Award. The amount of money available is $30,000 to $50,000. This is untyped cash. So unlike much of the funding, as a professor, I know that when you get funding, it often comes with all sorts of rules about how you can spend it. This will be an unrestricted gift. So you can spend it on anything that supports your research at all. There won't be any constraints. For those that put in very excellent science, but that we don't see the immediate obvious deployability of this work, there will also be some smaller feasibility pump priming awards of $10,000. And this is phase 1 of our funding program in testing and verification. The other thing I want to say is, as an academic, I found that I spent more time than I would like to count writing copious large documents for funding councils. And in the UK, we're very blessed by an excellent funding council that minimizes the effort required. But still, I think there's more that we can do here. And so we have tried really hard with this call, and with all the Facebook calls, I would say, to try and make this really friction minimal for the people who are proposing. So it's untyped cash, and it's only a 2-page proposal that you need to submit to us. So it really shouldn't take you too long to put together the proposal itself. So minimal friction to the submitter. The cash would be paid to the university as an unrestricted gift, so we make no constraints on how you spend that money, and you'll be completely open, of course, to publish the findings. In fact, we would encourage that, publish the findings and the insights. The deadline for this is 27th of July. It's only 2 pages, as I say, so plenty of time to knock it out on the plane on the way home. The other thing is we have our testing and verification conference at Facebook, FaceTav, and this is a conference for all academics and industrialists working on testing and verification, a place to meet and share ideas. We had the first one in London last year in November, and we'll be having FaceTav 2018 again in London this year in November. And we'd very much welcome those who win these awards to come and present, and we'll fund your travel to do that, of course. So the criteria for this is really simple. We want excellent science, but we also like to see some evidence of deployable and actionable research. So the focus is on impact. As I said, those that can demonstrate excellent science, but maybe we feel that there's some question hanging over the deployability aspect, we'll give you some pump priming cash to prove that that excellent science essentially can be deployed. Now, I will show you the second video. We thought maybe the outtakes might be more interesting than the main video. It's just a 3-minute video, but actually Peter and I are not really trained Hollywood actors, and we didn't do a tremendous job, as you'll see. Today we're launching, okay, what are we launching?
4 take 2.
Action.
This call is an initial pump priming seed. This particular call.
I thought you were going to talk about proposals.
Cut.
We're launching a call to the scientific community for proposals. What do you call them, proposals?
4 take 3.
The kind of research we're looking for is that which... Okay, let me start that again.
Take 4.
Peter and I are really Peter and I are launching... Peter and I will be... No, I don't think Peter and I work.
Cut.
4 take 57.
Verification and testing... No, Testing and Verification Research Awards.
4 take 61.
Scientific work. With the proposal, we're looking for work that is scientifically...
Cut.
This camera, yeah.
4 take 72.
We hope that with this proposal, scientists will also end up partnering with Keynote.
Cut.
I think we're getting really good at this.
It's taking almost as long as testing runs.
4 take 127.
Testing is the only technique that can show the presence of bugs in a previously proven correct system.
Except for the system's proven correct by infer.
Cut.
Testing and verification, better together.
So thank you very much. So who favored the first video? 3, okay. Who favored the second video? Well, that seems pretty unanimous. So by A/B testing, we will make available the outtakes. Yes, Ita. Ah, good point. Right, we'll make both of our videos available. How about that? Yeah. Thank you very much, Ita. So one last thing to mention is that Peter and I have a keynote paper at the Source Code Analysis and Manipulation workshop, working conference, and that contains some of our observations, lessons learned, the mistakes we made, essentially, as academics trying to apply our research. And there's also some open problems and challenges in that paper, and that's linked from our call. And finally, as I mentioned, if you want to go to the booth, you can get some more information about this research award. And I do look forward to receiving your proposals. Thank you very much.